As a senior executive, have you ever felt like you were getting micromanaged by your board of directors, but weren't sure how to deal with it safely and effectively? As a board member, have you ever felt like too many board meeting items were being orchestrated by staff, or that you or fellow directors were getting pulled into operational issues too frequently? Frustration over board members dipping into the work of staff and staff members veering into the domain of the board is something I see and hear about a lot. Let's call it fuzzy, unclear role syndrome. In addition to being a very common problem, the impact it has on what so many organizations and companies refer to as their greatest resource, their people, is very serious. Intelligent, well-meaning, energetic, hard-working staff and board members can quickly become frustrated, disillusioned, demotivated, bored, and stressed, even to the point of sickness, when roles aren't clear. The fact that the people working these positions are usually so intelligent and well-meaning almost makes a bad situation even worse. How do you tell someone whose heart and mind are clearly in the right place to back off? How does a staff person basically tell a board member to get out of their hair? How do board members break the news to senior managers that their reports or presentations, on which they've clearly spent a lot of time and energy, are not particularly relevant or pertinent to the governance role of the board? If it were possible to calculate the cost in terms of board meeting time, board members' time, and staff members' time working in the wrong areas, and then you threw in a factor to account for frustration and demotivation, and maybe even sick leave, and then added the opportunity cost of time and energy not spent moving the organization forward, you would come up with a very, very high cost of governance gone wrong. If there is such a thing as a silent killer of people in organizations, I would venture to say that fuzzy, unclear role syndrome is it. Thankfully, there is a way out of it. There is a way to have a highly functioning organization where the board is fully engaged in pure board work, where the staff is free to carry out its responsibilities, and everyone together is happily making a difference, or making money, or perhaps even both. What's even more exciting is that the solution is not overly complicated or expensive. It can be learned and applied by you and the people in your organization or company. And I'm going to share the bare bones of it with you now. First, take a deep breath. Your organization got to where it is today through a lot of hard work, energy, and dedication, and nothing's going to take that away. And now, just by taking in the next two parts of this presentation and thinking about the content and the ideas presented, you will have the power to start to eliminate fuzzy, unclear role syndrome, to liberate your staff and board members, and to accelerate the progress and productivity of your company or organization.